everybody, I'm KK.
I'm Kristen.
And together we are
KK Crochet.
And Hot Rod, who's hiding right down there. There you go. So hopefully he'll let us do this, and yeah, we'll see. So today I have a finished update, a finished object, and it is a C2C blanket, and it is, let's see, I did Kristen's, I did Luke's, I did the donation one for Project Linus, I did my husband's, which I still have to weave ends on. I'm working on it so I can show you a picture. And I have mine, which was the Grinch one. That's 5. This is number 6 of 8, and I have about 3 more I'd like to do, but it's not happening, not this year. So here we go. This is the what I was calling the ocean blanket, the waves in the ocean blanket. I think I said
brother blanket.
Oh yeah, brother blanket. That's what I said. I still think it looks like waves in the ocean though. So we'll start on this end. Let's see. It goes like this.
I was wondering what you're doing.
I don't know. So I started down here with this sky blue color and then worked my way up and ended with the sky blue color. Yep. And I can't put it all in here, and I'm not editing, so I will put a picture on the community tab. I always end up boring her to death. She's just tired of C2C. Oh well. She's tired of me then, because that's what I like to do. So this is the brother blanket. It's for Christmas. It's finished, and it is made with, let's see, Red Heart Bluebell, which is this, yeah, that color. And I'm pretty sure it's discontinued because it's the one that was at Ollie's, like
all over all
boxes upon boxes upon boxes. I mean, boxes. Huge, you know, if you've ever seen the toilet paper boxes that they get in that are huge, it's like those, full of this stuff. 10 out of 10 would not recommend it.
You can't get rid of it. It's never ending.
It's never ending. It's rough as a cob. Maybe that's why they got rid of it. I don't know if it was a dye botch or what. I don't know. I just know that it is, yeah. No. This is in between this variegated yarn. This is the granny square yarn. And I can't remember what it was called.
Blue.
No, I think it said something like soft white something. And then this color, the middle one.
Oh,
it was something weird.
Soft white.
Soft white something. I'm like, yeah, okay, no. So, but I do love this color. You can see all the colors that play out and how it pulled kind of right there like that. I really do like this granny square yarn for blankets, not for granny squares. And that's what I've said since it came out. And everybody was saying, oh, that yarn's awful. It doesn't work up right. It takes forever to get it right. Then don't use it for a granny square. Use it for a blanket. It looks like little mountains in there. I really like it, and it's super soft. I would love to do a blanket just in that. I'm hoping they're not going to discontinue this yarn, but as many bad things that I've seen said about it, I kind of figured that they might. This was on clearance or a discount when I got it for $4 a roll. So at my Walmart. So I don't know if they were just getting rid of certain colors. I'm hoping that's all it is, and maybe they'll come out with new colors for the fall. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh my gosh. And maybe they have, and I just don't know because I don't keep up with new yarns like that. I just go get what I need when I need it. And this is Red Heart Blue, just basic blue. And so that's the 3 colors that I used. I only used the Bluebell on the 2 corners because I didn't like it. And because it didn't match. Once I started doing it and started looking at it, it was not one of the colors. It kind of looks like it might be this color in the...
It's not. It's more dull.
Yeah, in the video it kind of looks like one of it, but it's not that. These are like teals. So, bright teals. They're just not showing up right. So, but it looks okay. I figured it kind of looks like sky, and that's fine. So, that's the update for this blanket. As far as the fire blanket, got something going on there, right? Fire, water. As far as the fire blanket, I did work this week on putting ends, sewing in ends. I am having to go back and sew in a lot, and like 50 million. No, not really. But my husband kind of laughs about it because I say that there's that many. But I do have to make some adjustments. You know, when you do lettering in Grafgans, it inevitably, when they put those, I've said this before, they put the 2 corners of blocks together that are the same colors, but there's another strip of color that runs through it, then you have to go over top of that and link those 2 blocks together. I don't know if anybody else has that problem, but I do. I don't enjoy it. I do see some areas on the blanket that I'm being nitpicky about where I don't feel like I color changed correctly. There is no wrong way to color change, but I color changed in a way or did something that made the edges of the block stick out. And Kristen's like, oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't give, you're not going to have a smooth edge in corner to corner anyway when
It's made to look pixelated.
Yeah, but I'm seeing little jags off of the pickles.
Pickles?
Yeah.
That's what I was looking at earlier. That's why I was like, why did you say pickles?
Pickles. That's my pickle from Sanita. I'm seeing little pixelated lines off, or jags off to the side of the pixels that I may try to go in and just stitch over with black on the red so that it gives a more defined line. Is that cheating? I don't care. I don't care. It's for us. It's for my husband. So I'm going to make it look the way I want to make it look. It's not like I'm giving it to anybody else. It has ruined me for letters and words in Graphgans. I don't mind doing a letter, but when you have to do, there's 4 words in this one. It says first in, last out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 letters. Lowercase except for 1. It's a pain. So, like I said, I hope never to have to do that blanket again. But this one's finished. So what I say, this is number 6. I'm counting the fire blanket done, even though I have not woven in the ends. I will get to that. I am working on it. I think I did about, I don't know, maybe, if you count, I did about 2/3 of the front, and then I have to do the back. So I've still got a third of the way to do on the front, and the whole back to do. So I'm getting there. It's just a matter of, the main part is weaving those ends in on the letters, and that's a pain. It's a pain in the behind. It really is, because there are so many different ones. But it'll be for him. He'll be happy. He doesn't care, and I'm thankful for that. I would never make this for anybody else. It is just too much, way too much to make. But if you are inclined to do that, and you don't mind all the ends and all that all the time it takes, knock yourself out. It's a beautiful pattern, but it takes a lot of time and effort and a lot of yarn. But yeah, this one is easy. I did this one in a week. Yeah, don't do what I do what I say, because I did work. I think the first night I put in 30 or 40 rows, and granted, 1 block is a row, 2 blocks is a row, 3 blocks is a row. But when you get up so far, usually I do the first 20 rows the first time I do a blanket, because that gives me a good estimate of how long it's going to take me to get to a certain point, and it helps me feel like I've accomplished something. But after so long, 40 rows in one time, even 30, is too much. And I did that a lot throughout there. I would catch myself crocheting and just keep going and going and going, and I really do like it, and I'm glad it worked up so quickly. And I know if I had to do one, I could. But you're going to see a Thankful Thursday where we talk about mentally and physically protecting yourself, that if you do more than you are physically and mentally capable of doing, that you are doing a disservice to yourself. And so that's what this was. This was a disservice to myself, because I tried to work it up too quickly. But I was trying to prove something to myself. I was trying to prove that I could get through. I knew that this was kind of like taking the eraser on a board, when you've written on a whiteboard and you take the eraser and wipe it away. This was kind of like me wiping away the fire blanket and being like, look, I can do it faster than that. It's just that one blanket is difficult because of all the color changes. So this one only changes every 10 rows. So it's 10 rows of color each time, and every time you change to a different color. So I 1 block, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks of color. So 110 rows. So it didn't seem like that many as I was going, because it's easier when you don't have to switch colors. You're just doing a block of color, take a roll and go. And I think it was less than a roll of this, obviously, because I didn't use that much of that. And I think it was 2 rolls of the variegated and 2 rolls of the blue, because I still have a roll of blue. And I just used very little bit of this variegated of the 3rd roll. So that's where we stand. So now it's time for question of the day.
Okay. What colors are typically associated with fall, and what colors do you associate with fall if you don't agree with the typical ones?
Of course, you can't answer because you're supposed to answer the trivia question. But my guess is going to be the typical colors associated with fall are orange, black, brown, and yellow.
There is 4, but...
Oh, I'm just guessing. But the colors that I associate with fall are burgundy, yellow, orange, and like a goldish color. And that's because of like pumpkins and the leaves and that kind of thing. Because that's what I see as fall.
Well, I can't answer because my ones that I associate are the typical colors. But where I work, I make cakes and cupcakes, and I made cupcakes that had all the fall colors on them, and I put pumpkins on them.
Okay. We obviously know it's orange, right? Because that's fall. Like Texas, orange. All right, and all the other orange states. All right, so that's it for the day. Don't forget to be kind because...
You don't want anybody else's journey.
Bye.
Bye, guys.